Today's video is sponsored by our good friends at Docking Bay 94, located in Boca Raton, Florida. Check us out on comicsandgames.com. Hello, and welcome to another special episode of Codename New to Hero 2. Hi, I'm your presenter, GIJoe. Today is a very special episode in the sense that I'm kind of, like you guys know, I've been doing these comic recaps for IDW for the past few years. And during all of this, I've kind of learned a lot. And you would think that someone like us that grew up in the 80s and 90s that are familiar with comics would just automatically jump into today's comic scene. That hasn't been the case. I've actually learned quite a bit that I didn't know as a kid. So I thought that I would share this with other G.I. Joe fans because, well, a lot of people are G.I. Joe fans, but, you know, they don't know what to do with their comics. And you have to remember, some of our books are like 40 to 30 years old. So it's something to think about as you go through your G.I. Joe collection and your comics. Is this something that I'm actually starting to do? And that is getting your comics graded. Now, what that does is encase the comic and preserves the value of it for as long as, you know, that hard plastic shelling holds up. But I think it's something that every fan should consider doing, and I'll show you how to go about doing that, since a lot of people may not know. But it's something smart to do now and get it done. I mean, I did issue 1, issue 2, and randomly 149. So this is something that I'm going to be starting to do with my entire Joe run. It's a process, because I'll show you, it is going to cost something. So just bear with me, and I'll show you how to go about doing that. Anyway, let's get to it. Now, if you're like me, 90% of you have collections of G.I. Joe comics that look like this. And yeah, it's nice to, you know, board and bag them, which is very good, but it's time to take the next step. Okay, I'm on the cgccomics.com website, and this is where you would go. Now, you're going to create a membership here, and there's a free membership where you could create your account. And then the thing is, like, well, that's free, but it's best to subscribe because they have paid memberships. So I'm going to upgrade, and you see this premium $149. That's actually the best value because you get a credit of $150, not the other one, you know. So getting a credit for up to $150 nullifies these fees. And you see, like, there's 18 for getting it, you know, put in that plastic case. The other thing I wanted to point out is we may not know that there's variants even within this. You see the one on the left with the barcodes? That means that they're newsstand editions, and they're actually a little bit more rare versus the direct editions. And, you know, these are the 3 that I had done recently, and this is why, you know, I decided to do this video, because, you know, I've gained a lot of knowledge and, you know, just being around in the comic industry and reporting G.I. Joe comics to all of you guys out there. And, you know, if I could pass this along, this is something every fan should definitely consider doing. And it preserves your comics for years to come. Alright, well, that's the video for today. I know it's short and quick. I hope it was helpful. This is GIJoe signing off.